Good morning, it's your local home gal, Ariel Pinto with Real Broker in the Gaston, Catawba, and Lincoln County regions. I'm jumping on here this morning because, well, I had a flat tire this morning, and so I have nothing better to do than make content for you guys because real estate is what I do all day, every day. Let's do a little story time while I sit and wait for my tire to get changed. Full disclosure, I don't have my mic today, so all that background noise, it's gonna be inevitable. The other day, I got called by one of my colleagues from another firm to come on out and take a preview of her new listing, which had only been live for 2 days, so 48 hours. This home was stunning. It was hand-built by the original owners, which had recently passed away, and so the heirs to the property were selling it. When you turned into the property, you had the longest driveway to get down and back into the home, and it was gated halfway through. So from the road, you would never know that this house even existed. But I went down there and I did my video tour. I posted it the next day on TikTok. Don't even think I posted it the day after. I think it was like the night of. I posted the walkthrough on TikTok and all the places, and I had already gotten inquiries that somebody had wanted to come see the home. And I already knew, because I talked to the agent after I previewed it, that they had been getting offers on this house pretty much immediately. And so I went ahead and I showed the property to the potential buyers that I had, and of course they fell in love. I mean, the wife was the sweetest thing ever. She literally cried from the beauty on the front porch of this house. That's how killer this house was. Like, I'm telling you, perfection. This house had an apartment in the basement with a kitchen. It had everything you needed to make the perfect generational living scenario out of your basement. It was just, plus the land, oh my. She priced the house at $390,000, which I thought was totally fair for everything on paper. I was reading, just under or just above 8 acres. There was only 2 bedrooms, like I said, and just above 1,300 square feet, but 3 bathrooms. The house had a breezeway that connected down into the workshop, which was like a technically two bay workshop, but it was huge inside. So it was just like the ideal house. Like, everything about this house, perfect, chef's kiss. So after the tour, we get together and we talk about what they wanted to do, and they did mention that they were looking to make an offer, and I just let them know that this house, I already knew because I had talked to the agent about it, had already been getting multiple offers on it, and they had officially set a deadline for all offers by Monday at 1 p.m. By the way, we went to go see this house at 12 p.m. on Monday. So I had already kind of lit a fire under them and let them know, I'm not trying to rush you, but this house is priced to sell. It's got multiple offers and it's not going to last. And also you have an hour to make a decision. Unfortunately, because of that time crunch, within an hour of needing to figure out lots of things, my clients were not able to move forward on making their offer that they wanted to make. But, who knows? If it's meant to be, it could still maybe happen in another world, right? Congrats to my colleague, because she went under contract in no time. She had multiple offers on this house, so her clients are probably pretty dang happy. I really wanted to share this story with you guys because it's important for both buyers and sellers, right? To hear these kinds of stories, because as buyers, it's a reminder that if you find the right house, if this is your dream house, you want to be already ready to go. So when I preach every week on my social media, get your pre-approval, have the conversations with your lenders now. Even if you don't think you're going to buy for another 6 months, it is not too early to start that conversation with a lender, because who knows, you could log on to Facebook one day and your dream house be sitting right there within arm's reach of you, and you may miss out on that opportunity because you hadn't taken those steps in advance and been a proactive buyer. I really, really cannot preach enough for my buyers how important it is for you guys to be proactive with getting your financing in order, okay? Now, sellers, this story is also important for you, and I cannot stress enough urgency here either. It is so important as a seller right now to listen to what your agent is telling you. If they are telling you that your house value can be from this range to this range, and you opt to go at the highest value that might look like for you, or above, or whatever, and you don't listen to your agent, it is very likely possible to shoot you in the foot right now. This market is not really giving much flexibility for buyers to have much wiggle room. So if you're a seller in this market, it's so important to price your home right from the beginning. And I preach this every week to my sellers, but this is a prime example of why. This agent knew what she was doing. She priced this home so amazingly right up front and out the gate. She had 22 showings on this house in 72 hours. That is insane. That is insane. And she got multiple offers on this house, which, is amazing. It's amazing because it gives your seller client an opportunity to pick. There is nothing better than getting your seller client a multiple offer opportunity, because then they can sit down and really go over all of the offers and decide what's going to be best for them. I just felt like this story was really important to share with you guys. It's been in my heart now for the last day, and I just am so excited for my colleague because this was a really big deal for her. 22 showings in 72 hours is no joke. I have been through something similar back in spring. I had one of my listings, same thing, go very quickly viral on social media, and within 72 hours we had multiple offers, and we were able to get above asking price for my sellers who trusted me to price their home accordingly. So this is very much still possible in this market, but it does take a client trusting their agent, and it does take a really solid agent to get you in this position. But if you're looking to sell a house, I guess this is just me telling you it is possible to get a great offer still on your house with strategy. And buyers, this is me telling you to stop dragging your feet. If you know that you're going to be buying a house, whether it's now or 6 months from now, now is the time to have these conversations, dig into the skeletons in your closet, get all of the credit issues repaired, get the things done, make sure you have the proper financing so that when you find the dream house, whether it be now, 6 months, or 12 months from now, you are fully prepared to come to the closing table and actually close the deal. Stop dragging your feet. If now is not the right time for you to buy, then I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people who are ready to buy a house, who need to buy a house or want to buy a house right now or in the next 6 to 12 months. I'm here to help. I am here to be your tool in your tool belt and your resource, and even your therapist if you need it. I'll bring the coffee. I won't judge you for putting up your 12-foot skeleton and leaving it up through Christmas or all year round. He can even hang out in my listing photos. But I'm here to help, your home gal for Gaston, Catawba, and Lincoln County regions. Until next time.